Hey, it's Kewlio if you don't know. Welcome back for another one-shot video. Maybe I should have a name for like this little mini series of one-shot videos of DOS games or something. I was thinking something along the lines of ancient DOS games. No way, I think that one's already taken. Anyway, I digress. Let's get started with this. We're going to be playing a little bit of Lexi-Cross today. And I'll set it to level 3 and on the air. I think the difference between practice and on the air, practice has this is basically set as a game show. So practice doesn't have the host talking, and I think doesn't have the bonus round either. Not 100% sure on that. But we're gonna go for the full experience here and go on the air. Hello. You appear to be partly robot, and that's just fine. Hello, I'm Ms. Mint. To be on Lexi-Cross, I'll need some information from you. Name, please? Well, I'm Kewlio, if you don't know. Thanks, Kewlio. Please wait while I've checked to see if you've played before. Aha! Yes, that'll do. Probably is. Yeah, that looks fine. Okay, say hi to Chip for me. And here we go. Very soon. There we go. It's time for the galaxy's favorite game show, Lexi-Cross! And here's your host, Chip What's-His-Face. I don't remember his last name. Salutations, game lovers! You are now watching the ultimate in-game show's Lexi-Cross. I don't know about ultimate, but okay. I'm called Chip Ramsey, cyborg extraordinaire. I'll be your host. We'll soon be joined by the ever-lovely Robana. She's not too talkative, but she really can turn a phrase. But first, let's meet our Lexi-Cross contestants. Contestant 1's from our very own planet Earth, but don't worry, we won't hold it against you. Give a big Lexi-Cross for someone who's pretty daring for a man, Kewlio. Haha. Hello, everybody. I'm smiling because I'm a face. Electrical entertainment doctor can travel faster than the speed of light if properly motivated. Ooh. Contestant 2 is a robot which was created on Venus and has recently eloped with a toaster. Making its second appearance on the show, let's welcome Sparky. Sparky level 3, overpaid comedy manufacturer, is able to tango all by its lonesome. Honestly, what's the point? The contestants played rock, scissors, paper to determine who would start round 1, and Kewlio was the winner. So let us begin another exciting game of Lexi-Cross. So this game is basically a mutation of Wheel of Fortune. The puzzle for round 1 is a common theme puzzle. Let us begin. So how this works is first you will go to the board and reveal tiles. Also, I'm going to make sure that my cursor is locked to the window here. So right now there's not much to tell you what's where. I just landed on a lose points tile, which takes my points, if I have any, and gives them to my opponent. Now Sparky there has revealed some letter tiles, which will be a little more evident later on. I've revealed a lose turn tile, which causes me to lose my current turn and also give my opponent an additional turn. Sparky is revealing some letter tiles, eventually hitting a blank, which usually ends your turn, but he got an extra one. which has been stopped by the fact that he hit a negative score tile. Let's see. Before doing anything else, before either one of us doing anything else, we need to reveal as many letter tiles as possible. Now he's just revealed peak, which tells him an entire row or column. And he also got a safety, so if his turn is to end, he can use his safety token to continue his turn, but that token then goes to me. But yes, we want to reveal as many letter tiles as we can before doing anything else. Right now, this is our goal. And that's a negative score. Sure, let's use a safety token. That's a blank, but we still have our free turn. Plus score takes score away from our opponent, gives it to us. And then I hit a blank. Now when I'm playing this game by myself, I like to cover up the opponent's side of the screen so I don't know where they are in solving their puzzle. In this case, I'm not doing so I can properly present the game. A bunch of... wow, this is a long word. And negative score. Oh, geez, 3,000. That is a big one. Getting slightly worried here because the opponent might decide that he has enough letter tiles to want to move on with his game. Yeah, let's go ahead and use a safety. I misclicked there. It happens sometimes. So another point about playing in practice mode is that you can disable the timer. So you can just kind of concentrate on the game itself, learn how it's played, and then eventually go on the air where things have to keep moving because it's basically a game show. Let's see if there's anything in the square. Ah, it's another negative. Great. And a blank. Now each board has 2 safeties. So that's why there are 4 safety spaces at the sides there. So now the opponent has decided they have enough letter tiles that they want to start spinning the wheel and trying to reveal some letters. And this is where it's a lot like Wheel of Fortune, where you're going to spin the wheel and pick a letter. If the letter is there, then you get whatever amount you landed on times the number of the letter that you got. So if there are 6 T's, let's say, you'll get 6 times whatever you landed on. So it could be, if you landed on 1,000, you get 6,000 points. Trying to reveal as many letter tiles as I can here. Now there are a few different things on the wheel, obviously. There are scoring amounts. There's reveal row and reveal column, which will do one better than the peak. Whatever is in that row or column will be immediately scored toward you, which means, of course, if you hit a lose turn, then you lose your turn. There's also lose turn. Oh, that's poke, which will randomly reveal one of my rows or columns. And actually revealed the location of a word for me. Now hopefully I can actually remember exactly where the word is. I think that's it. And yes, hitting poke automatically ends your turn. You don't get to use a safety. Now also on the wheel is obviously bankrupt. That's pretty much the same as Wheel of Fortune. You lose all your points, but if you use a safety when you hit bankrupt, you do not lose your points. And obviously there's also end of turn, which will end your turn. Oh my goodness, 30,000 points, which is a big number to get on one letter in the first round. End of turn, and he uses a safety, so keeps going. Any score amount that you land on will turn into end of turn for the rest of your turn. So just so that you can't just keep spinning, getting more letters, keep spinning, keep getting more letters. And yeah, this is the solve screen. I'll get to that in a moment. And reveal a row. So he gets to reveal one of his rows and have everything enacted immediately, including that lose safe, which gives me one of his safeties. Okay, you don't need more points. A vowel tile lets you get a vowel for free. There is no other way to get a vowel. You can't, like, pay 500 points to get a vowel. Now for what the words on the board actually mean. As the host said at the beginning of the round, this is a common theme puzzle. So all of these words that are on the board work toward that common theme. And the solution to the puzzle, obviously, is that theme. By going to the solve screen, you also get an additional hint based on whatever letters that you've already revealed. And this is pretty much why I like to cover up my opponent's side of the screen while I'm playing, because now I get to see the actual words starting to reveal themselves. So I know what letters are actually in the puzzle, I know what letters aren't, and I think I know what the solution is already. But the fact is, right now, coming up with a solution will be completely useless to me because I have no points. I have 200 points. I have 100 points. I have no points. I have 5,000 points, which is still 55,000 less than what the opponent has. And whether you solve a puzzle or don't... Oh, that was a short-lived lose turn. Whether you solve the puzzle or don't, you still get whatever points you had on hand added to your bank. So right now, it's not particularly advantageous of me to solve the puzzle because he would be way out in the lead. And he's going to solve anyway. I believe the solution is countries. Oh, he's not gonna solve. He's not gonna solve. Huh. He's gonna keep trying to get some more points. And yeah, he's gonna solve this time. I think he is. Oh, not countries, but Europe. Because the additional hint is continent. Yeah, that makes sense. Get a little ditty there for solving the puzzle. But I really didn't have a whole lot to go on. I mean, he found a lot of his letter tiles just right away. I was still looking for letter tiles when he started getting everything. So that round was just plain not lucky for me. Or particularly lucky for him. So at this point, both boards will reveal themselves. Oh, my vowels were actually kind of clumped up there. And there you go. The clues were Czechoslovakia, Finland, Belgium, Ireland, Albania, Bulgaria, Romania, France, and Denmark. With the additional clue being continent, the answer was Europe. And that's the end of round one. Well done, Sparky. Currently, Sparky is in the lead over Kewlio with total scores of 81,800 to 5,000. But remember, Kewlio, that was only round one. There's still plenty of time for you to win. Now, on to round two. As a reminder, in round two, point values are doubled. And here you go, contestants. This is a common theme puzzle. Let's start. And as Sparky solved the last one, he gets to play first in the round two. So, let's see what happens. Starting immediately with a blank. And I immediately find my first word on my first turn, which is definitely a good boon. They're usually about 7 words per puzzle. Oh, that was an advantageous peek for the opponent there. Reveal the location of 3 words. But then they immediately lose a safe. So I get that safety and my turn begins. Hit a blank, that's okay. And hit a negative. That's not okay. That's not okay. You know, I could use some points too. I mean, I'm still trying to win this. So he's already got 3 words. Right. And 2 blanks in a row. And he gets a vowel, which he'll use immediately. Using a vowel immediately is generally not a good idea because that happens. Because there is more than likely at least one E somewhere in his puzzle. But because he hasn't revealed a letter tile where there is an E, it counted as incorrect and his turn ended. As you can see, there was an E in the puzzle there. It's going to take an A, and there's an A there. And negative points means it's my turn. I'm pretty sure there is a fair amount of PC cheating here. Whereas some of the computer players' quote-unquote guesses are not quite guesses. But he got a loose turn, so that is an advantage for me. I got a vowel, which I will hold on to for now. Get a blank. And a loose turn. At least I had my extra turn token, so it just takes it that way instead of giving him 2 turns. Negative points. It's pretty fantastic. Oh, letter tile. There can be some fairly long words on the board sometimes. It's all about knowing where to look, though. And blank. But hey, I found a couple of more words. Let's see, let's find one more word, and then we can start spinning the wheel. And here we go. And blank. There we go. Got 5 words. I'm going to right-click here to go back to my menu. I use my vowel token. Get a couple of E's on the board there. And let's start spinning the wheel. And got 1200. I'm going to take an R. No R's. Fantastic. And the computer finds another word, Now you'll see that that A is red. What that means is that there is a cross there. So you'll get to look up, down, left, and right for additional letter tiles. You'll only get red tiles if you have discovered the letter on that tile. Let's keep on spinning. You really need to get into the game here. Ugh. Bankrupt. Fortunately, I have a safety token, so I can avoid that bankruptcy. But if you hit bankrupt, not only do you lose all your points, you also lose a turn, which means your opponent gets 2 turns on his next go. Let's go with T. Well, that could have gone better, but hey, 10,000 for one letter is not bad. You can either use the mouse to select your letters. Oh, come on! How can I land on bankrupt twice in one turn? Tough break, Kewlio. But remember, even with 0 points, you can still win the round by solving the puzzle. Yeah, except then I will have 0 points, Chip. What's the point of that? Yeah, that was just absurdly bad luck. Well, let's keep on spinning the wheel. Hopefully not landing on bankrupt again. 600. I'll go with L. So yeah, you can either use the mouse or your keyboard to select letters. But most of the controls will happen with the mouse. I think you can pass a command line option to use the keyboard instead. 10,000 points. Let's make it a good one. N. Oh, there are 5 of them. 50,000 points. Huh. Not sure what letter to pick next. But next will not be a letter. Next will be a reveal column. Let's go with the far right column. Lose safe. Great. Negative points. Negative points. Oh, I got a safety back. Alright, let's keep on spinning. Reveal row would be nice. 2,000. Let's go with B. I'm just trying to think what that word on the far right would be. A 2-letter word that ends with E. Oh, come on! Are you serious? At least I have a safety for that. Wow. Landing on bankrupt 3 times in the same round. Well, let's not make it 4, shall we? Okay, let's say M. Okay, so that is an M. You know what? Let's go back to the board. See if I can find a vowel. No, instead I find a poke dial. Alright, so now the opponent is going to start spinning. And immediately land on reveal row. Getting a vowel tile, a letter tile, steal points, and another word on his board, and 2 more pluses. Why does it feel like you're cheating? I'm gonna claim an I. And hits lose turn. Which is kind of a good thing for me because that means I immediately get my turn, but also he doesn't get to use his safeties, which means I don't get them. Immediately lands on end of turn. So uses a safety that goes to me. I'm just trying to think of what... Oh, geez. This could be bad. Yeah, very bad. He's got 6 ends for 7 ends for 70,000 points. And now, just like that, he's in the lead again. Then lands on 4,000. Only one of those, but still. How's that 16,000? Well, anyway. So yeah. Now I've gone from kind of at an advantageous spot to way out in the boonies again. So he's not going to use a safety. I'm going to try to find another vowel, if I can. Lose, safe. Fantastic. Thanks for embarrassing me, game. Just continue to do this as much as humanly possible. Or, well, I shouldn't say humanly possible. Okay, so I'm starting to see some words here. And then he gets reveal row. I really hope that you reveal a lose turn here because I need something. No, you don't just reveal the safety and good things. If you reveal a peak tile with reveal row, then it's not actually just going to use it automatically. It's going to show it to you, and then you can use it on your next turn. Poke tiles, however, are used automatically. Because, I mean, nobody would want to reveal a poke tile. So words that I'm seeing here, me on, gasoline, shielding, balloon, possibly soot, poisoning, bankrupt. Of course he's going to use a safety so he doesn't lose his 121,000 points. Just keep hitting bankrupt. Do like me. Hit bankrupt like 4 times. Paltry 200 points. And there are no R's. I'm gonna go ahead, hit the wheel. Because I don't really know what else to do right now. Reveal a row would have been super useful. Yes, reveal column. I'll go here. Minus points. Ooh. He'll lose a safe. But that's okay. If you hit or lose a safe while you're on the board, then you lose your turn as well. Reveal row 2. Wow, okay. Let's go here. Why do I keep hitting all the negative things? Okay, there's a peak tile and there's a vowel. Some more plus and small minus. Let's go ahead and use that peak tile. Nothing really good there. Let's use a vowel tile. Say O. And back to the wheel. I've gotten both of the reveal spaces, so those have both turned into end of turn for the rest of my turn. F. Okay. $400. I'm gonna go with G. There's a few of those. So I can get a lot of end of turn spaces, especially all at the same place. 600. H. I don't think I'm going to be in any better position to try to solve the puzzle. Taken out of gasoline? Huh. Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. Lead. Yes! But yeah, there's not much else I could have done for my score, so may as well just solve now and mitigate some damage. But I got some bonus, so I mean, I've made it up to 205,000 points. So I think things are pretty much even now. So the extra clue was taking out of gasoline. We had foot, poisoning, balloon, paint, gasoline, shielding, pipe, the way, and me on. And the answer, of course, was lead. And that's the end of round 2. Well done, Kewlio. And you just scored the 4th best score ever for round 2, 205,600 points. Congratulations, Kewlio. Currently, Kewlio is in the lead over Sparky with scores of 210,600 to 197,800. And so we begin round 3. And of course, in round 3, point values are tripled, so watch out for that. Big points are to be had in this round. Here we go, contestants. This is a common theme puzzle. Let's start. Yeah, most of the puzzles will be common theme. There are other kinds of puzzles, but I don't remember what they are offhand. Oh, lovely. Letter tile followed by lose turn. Right off the bat. That's exactly what I need. And look at that! Letter tile followed by vowel. And a safety! We're just going to use this vowel immediately and actually get one. No, come on. Just going to use this extra turn token. And then lose a turn. So now I get an extra turn token, but he's already got 2 words on the board. I really want to show you guys the bonus game. But if the opponent keeps cheaping out like this, I don't think this is going to happen. Oh, we got a safety there. Another plus score. Not a very big one. And then a very big minus score. Got some more letter tiles here. And a blank. Well, I'm not doing too bad, actually. I got one word and most of another, but then the opponent immediately starts revealing another word. Now he's got 3 words on board. Got 2 safeties. Which won't help at all if he lands on lose a safe. I usually keep my vowel tiles for when I actually start spinning for letters. And a blank, so... Oh. I'm not doing too bad here. Another blank. And another blank. But hey, I got 4 words on the board now. One more and I can actually... Gee, thanks, game. Now he's got 4 words on the board too. And is on the way to finding a 5th. Actually, I might not have this full word yet. There we go. Oh! 15,000. Oh, come on. But yeah, now we're pretty much at the same place where he's going to reveal his 5th word. I'm soon going to reveal my 5th word and start spinning. And then he finds a cross letter. So he finds a 6th word. Oh, come on. Come off it. Come... Now I know you're cheating. And another cross letter. And another vowel. Oh, let's go ahead and use a vowel, see if I can find a cross letter. Of course I can't. That's a blank. I'm starting to spin immediately. Surely I can find some cross letters. Or lose a turn, you know, either way. Game, what is it that you do? And look at that, another cross letter. It's about time you start spinning the wheel. Hope you land on bankrupt and die. 300. It's like T. 3 of those. Got an end of turn. I was going to use this extra turn token there. Safer to use the extra turn token because the safety can save you from bankruptcy. The extra turn token can't. Are 7 of those for 16,800. $3,000. Yes. 4 of those. 12,000 points. Now look at the hint here. I think I know what the solution is. But I need a turn in order to actually get to that point. $1,500. I'm starting to think that I don't really have a dog in this race. $15,000. Fortunately, only one of those, but for some reason get 30,000 points for it. I don't know why. $9,000. I'm quite certain that you're cheating, computer. If I get another turn, I'm attempting to solve immediately. If I get another turn. Reveal column. Oh, please let there be a lose turn in that column. No, of course there's not. Oh boy. Yep. Sorry guys, I'm not going to be able to show you the bonus round. There's like no chance of that anymore. And there are so many end turn spaces. Okay, so he's landed on one. And then he doesn't use a safety. Movie producers. No? Way to pick a letter, Sparky. Yeah, way to pick all of the letters. 180... Why? Yeah, I mean, the solution I gave is pretty much the idea of what they want. $9,000. Because they don't have enough freaking points. Take a D. So you can give me the D. This is agonizing. I don't know if you realize this. And this has become a complete runaway game. And he's still spinning. Reveal a row. With any luck, there's going to be a lose a turn in that row. Yay. Double yay. Let's reveal a couple of vowel spaces in there, but I don't need them anymore. 300. Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? 1200. Take a V. It's there. You want to take a W as well? How about a Y? Maybe a G. Let's take all the letters. What is even the point of this? $6,000. There's a Y. Makes Disney. And somehow 6,000 is worth 24,000. I don't understand why. End of turn, which means absolutely nothing because you're going to use a safety token and solve the puzzle because you're out of safety tokens and you don't want me to win. It's movie. Companies. Oh. It's not my fault if producers and companies have the same number of letters. I am flipping you off so hard now. It is unbelievable. So at an amazing score of 464,700 to 0, the words in the puzzle were TriStar, MGM, Warner Brothers, Orion, Fox, Paramount, Columbia, and Universal. The additional clue was makers of films, and the answer, of course, was movie companies. Well, that was a lovely raffle stomping, wasn't it? I hope it was fun to watch, because it wasn't fun to experience. So much for the third round. Way to solve them, Sparky. And by the way, that was the second best round 3 score ever, 464,700 points. Congratulations, Sparky. Yeah, like I'm supposed to ever beat that. And with a total of 662,500 points, Sparky is today's champion. Da 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 da. Yay. Shortly we'll play the bonus round, but let us thank Kewlio for putting up a valiant effort. Yes, let's call that valiant, sure. Please come back soon. Consolation prize, Milli Vanilli lip sync lessons. Right. And that was the third best 3-round score ever. 662,500 points. Congratulations, Sparky, because he needs even more applause and accolade. Now, Sparky, put on your thinking cap and get ready to try and solve one more puzzle because it's time for you to play the bonus round. If you're able to solve the puzzle in the bonus round, you may just be moments away from induction into the Hall of Fame. Is it actually going to show the computer player playing the bonus round? I guess. So I'll get to show it to you after all, I just won't get to play it. Since you scored so much, Sparky, you'll be given 33 seconds to pick letters and 3 vowels to choose during the bonus round. But pick your letters wisely. If you pick 3 which are not in the puzzle, you won't be allowed to choose more. Ready, Sparky? It's bonus round time! So I believe that the bonus round is always a common theme puzzle. You'll get to pick as many letters as you can during a certain amount of time, as long as you don't get 3 letters that are not in the puzzle. The letters will automatically come up on the screen as you can see here, but you won't get to go on the onto the board and reveal more letter tiles, so you kind of have to take a guess as to where the gaps are. Now I was going to pick 3 vowels. And take a look at the puzzle here. Try to figure out what the solution could be. Baseball, basketball, a couple of other words that are not fully revealed. And the solution is leagues. So the bonus round has been won in this case. The hint was group measurement. The clues on the board were 20,000, basketball, baseball, justice, minor, major, and football. And the answer, of course, was leagues, giving Sparky a total score of 3,045,000 points. You did it, Sparky! You solved the bonus round, brought your score up to 3,045,000. Even though you didn't get to the Hall of Fame this time, winning the bonus round has earned you the right to visit. And so let us go take a peek, wrong form peek, into the most sacred room this side of the galaxy. Let's go to the Lexi-Cross Hall of Fame. But yeah, on my copy here, he got awfully close to the Hall of Fame. And I mean 5,000 points away from the Hall of Fame. Yeah, the last time I really played this game, I guess, was 15 years ago. The top score is 3,694,000 points. And yeah, as you can tell, I'm terrible at this game because all these players are computer players that played against me and won. So yeah, I'm really not great at this, but a lot of it is luck. And I'm pretty sure that the computer's cheating too. So yeah, I mean, that doesn't help. I'm afraid that our time is just about up. Rabana and I hope that if it was half as exciting for you as it was for us, it was twice as exciting for us as it was for you. Goodbye, but this is your faithful host, Chip. Hoping I'll see you next time we play Lexi-Cross. And roll credits. So that was fun for a given definition of fun, I suppose. I was really hoping that it would be more fun than it actually was. But, hey, if I showed you a new game, then, you know, mission accomplished. And I think I know what I'll call this little mini-series of DOS games from my old library here. So welcome to This Old DOS. Yep, that's what I'm calling it. You wish to play again? Hells no. Not after that. I'm Kewlio if you don't know, and I'll see you guys next time.